Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you're very welcome. It's good to have you here. My name is Adiola, or you can call me D. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back to watch my video. And without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. In today's video, I'll be telling you 10 red flags to observe in your relationship. 10 red flags to observe if they are in your relationship. And first of all, I would love to say that nobody is perfect and there is no relationship that is perfect. The only thing that separates a bad relationship from a good one is willingness to learn and unlearn and relearn. So if you are observing one character or the other in your relationship and it's difficult for you to change that character and it is now becoming dangerous, it's becoming toxic, it is at this point that it is called red flags. So we should not mistake normal character deficiencies, or we should not mistake imperfection in a human being or in your partner. We should not mistake it as red flags. So in this video, I'll be telling you, or I'll be highlighting 10 red flags to observe in your relationship. And when I mean red flags, it is something that calls for urgent intervention. Red flags are traits or characters that you can find in your relationship that would definitely end the relationship, that would not make such relationship move as you wanted. So the number one red flag is abuse. This abuse is so underrated. In fact, in this part of the world, there are various types of abuse. There is verbal abuse, there's emotional abuse, psychological abuse, and there is physical abuse, there is sexual abuse. There are lots of abuse. In fact, there is financial abuse. So in your relationship, if you are having one form of abuse or another, it is high time to look into it. Yes, you really need to look into it. If it can be adjusted, if it can be worked upon, fine. And if not, you have to run. Number two, money driven relationship. There are lots of people that go into relationships because of money, and this is actually a red flag because they are not putting themselves into the relationship as they should. They are just in for the money, and when there is no money coming in again, they leave. So invariably they are just using their so-called partner, and that is red flag. It is not supposed to be. Number three, in a relationship where you notice there is only one-sided effort, or only one partner is putting effort in the relationship, or only one partner is taking or compromising in the relationship, I don't think that is a red flag. That is a huge red flag. A relationship where only one partner is taking the whole risk, where the partner is actually doing most of the compromise, that relationship is not healthy and you need to run. Yes, this is very, very important in a relationship. It actually affected my own relationship as well. So it is definitely something that is capable of breaking the relationship. Not having a mind of your own. As humans, we're supposed to be able to have a mind of your own, know what to think about something at a particular time, and not be influenced by external factors. I am not saying you cannot ask for advice and you cannot take the advice of others. You cannot take advice of others and all of that. I am saying when you don't have a mind of your own, when every Tom, Dick and Harry's idea or thoughts are welcome. In fact, if you see something on social media, you take it in hook, line and sinker. So in a relationship where a person does not have a mind of his own, that person is prone to be saved by a lot of things. The person will just take a lot of advices, and invariably it will not work out well in that kind of relationship. So if you don't have a mind of your own, you really don't have to even be in a relationship, because relationships are for adults. They are not for kids that do not know how to make decisions on their own, that do not know what to do part-time. Number 5, this is closely related to not having a mind of your own, third party interference. As I've said before, it is not that you should not ask for advices from probably elderly people or your friends and all of that, but when the third party is in the relationship with you and your partner, that is what I will say. When the third party is together with you in your relationship, the third party decides what happens and what does not happen, decide what goes and what does not go. It is a huge red flag, because that kind of relationship will not move forward. That kind of relationship would not just be smooth. Number 6, conflict resolution. Bad conflict resolution. We know that we are humans, and what I like, this other person might not like it, and we tend to offend each other. In fact, there is room for disagreement, although healthy disagreement. Yes, and in a situation whereby anytime there is conflict or anytime there is disagreement, it does not end the right way. Probably the people in the relationship tend to attack each other rather than dealing with the issue at hand. There is a difference between, for example, there is a difference between attacking. There is an issue of money in a relationship. You have issue with finance in a relationship. Instead of working on that issue of finance in your relationship, rather you just pounce on your partner and start attacking the person rather than the issue. That is a very bad way to resolve conflict in the relationship. When you don't have good conflict resolution skills, that relationship will definitely not last. Number 7, changing what you love because your partner does not like it. For example, you love reading books and your partner is like, why are you always reading? What are you gaining in the book you are reading? And automatically you stop reading book because you want to suit your partner. For example, you love acting, you love dancing, you love swimming, and because you are already in this relationship, your partner does not really like that aspect, or does not really like that thing that you love and you really admire. That is really a big red flag, because you are unhappy in that relationship, trying to please someone, and it's not going to work out because you cannot be unhappy forever. There is no how you would cope with that kind of relationship. So that is a red flag. Number 8, no regard for elders or people in authority. There are some particular people, I really don't know, they don't have respect for anybody. They don't respect their parents, they don't respect elders, they don't respect people in authority. They just talk to people anyhow. Those people that are not subject to any authority whatsoever, I don't think those people should be in a relationship. And if you're in a relationship with someone like that, you really need to run, because anyone that does not have anyone they submit to, or anyone they respect, or anyone they listen to, that is a dangerous person. Number 9, stinginess. In a relationship where your partner does not sacrifice or cannot make sacrifices for you monetarily, even with his time or with her time, and does not just make out time for you, and is stingy with everything, whether monetarily or every other thing that he has, I don't think that kind of relationship will last, because you love each other. You just have to sacrifice for each other. Love is giving is love, and that is the basis. And if you are missing that right from the onset, that relationship will not work. That is a very huge red flag. So if your partner is stingy, if you are stingy, you need to look into that. Number 10, and the last one, definitely not the least, jealousy. In fact, jealousy is, there is an amount of jealousy, or there is a percentage of jealousy that is considered healthy in every relationship. Yes, because you definitely don't want to see your partner with everybody. There is a particular amount of jealousy that is healthy, but when that jealousy exceeds that, it becomes toxic. For example, you are jealous of your partner's progress. Your partner is doing well at work or in his career or in her career, and instead of you to like be the cheerleader of your partner, you are instead pulling down your partner, and you are even making life unbearable for your partner than him. So if you are jealous, yes, you just have to watch it. There is an healthy percentage of jealousy, but when you exceed that, it is no longer healthy. It is now toxic. It now become a red flag, because this jealousy can deteriorate into a lot of other things. It can deteriorate into anger, it can deteriorate into physical abuse, and a whole lot of things. So if you're experiencing unhealthy jealousy in your relationship, it is time to do what? Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, please share this video, like this video, and let me know your comments in the comment section. In this video, I only share 10 red flags, and I'll be doing a follow-up video and be telling you more. If you're interested in knowing more red flags you should look out for in your relationship, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know that you want to see more red flags, or you want to really know more red flags that you should look out for in your relationship. And with that being said, thank you for watching my video, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.